Just gonna wait a little bit. It's cold outside. Freezing. Right. See if anyone shows up. So I'll just sit here and wait before I start talking. See, heat. I don't want to turn the heat up. It's freezing. I wonder if this is a better chair. Nope, can't see me. Hi, Minnie. How are you? Oh, did you? I'll have to check. Haven't checked Discord today. I fell asleep last night. Want to come up and talk to me about the ECUPS? ECUP. And can't talk today. Want to come up? I just want to address a few things. First of all, yay, Laura, 80 new subs. Hi, Rad. Sturry or Nitty was first. Nitty, you can come up. I just want to talk about a few things. Let's see. Let me see. I heard you're beautiful, Nitty. One of these days you're going to have to show me your picture. If I can do it, anybody can. I look nasty in the morning. Come up with me, Nini. I just want to talk about a video that was made yesterday about me and Trisha, not Trish, which wasn't fair. I don't think it was fair. Hi, Samara. First of all, they made a video saying that we were fat shaming. Okay. First of all, second of all, first of all, I've never seen this girl before, so I don't know if she's fat, skinny, or whatever, if she has a big nose or a little nose. So because I laughed because it was funny, I'm fat shaming.
Hi.
princess of all. Hey, how are you?
I'm okay,
Can you
honey.
hear
How are
me?
you? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Good. Good. I was just going to address like this video that people made about me fat shaming. Now, of all the accusations that are out there that they make day after day after day after day about anybody that supports Laura, we're all doxers and everything else. Um, I'm supposedly a fat shamer because I laughed at Trisha. Trisha's funny.
She
Yeah, I
is.
did laugh at her. Hi, Red Dragon. So they made this video, and it is kind of funny because I was laughing. But oh well, they do worse. You know what I mean? Like,
I I don't think that Trisha's. I don't. I mean, I don't think that was fat shaming. That girl goes
Trisha,
around
she was
and says,
reacting. She was reacting to a video that was made about her. Excuse me, I'm just
right.
reacting to a video. And so, yeah, so she said a few things that were kind of like funny. And I laughed. So that makes me a fat shamer.
Oh,
Okay. Oh,
listen,
well.
like that Amanda Lynn. I don't know her. I really don't. And maybe in another life or at another time, I could have liked her. I thought I could have. Like, I didn't know her as a Patreon. I didn't know her. I saw her name like at the end. Like all of a sudden they were talking about this Amanda Lynn, and everybody would be like, "Is that? Do you mean Amanda Bell?" Nobody knew there was even two different people. And
And so,
so I
okay.
commented on something, and she commented back like nasty to me. And so look,
And you're
all I
so
got
sweet.
is to
You're so
come back
sweet.
at
You
her
give
is that
everybody a toothache. You're
she
so
was.
sweet. You're so sweet. You give me a toothache. I
Uh,
mean, that's how sweet you are. You
but
know
I'm
what I
not.
mean?
I'm not always. I'm a human being, and I can lash out, and I could, I
Yeah.
laughed at that
No,
comment too because she's so mean.
right. And that's what, okay. The thing is, that if they'd have watched the whole video, Trisha was reacting to another video that was made about her. And I laughed at it. It was funny. I'm sorry. It was funny. And the
Well,
video that they made about it was funny. So, I laugh at myself too. But what I wanted to know was why you're not good. What's going on with you?
why I'm not good?
Yeah, you said I asked how you were and you said not too good.
Oh, because I don't like. All right, listen. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Oh,
hear
that
you.
was weird. The chat just went away. Um.
Um,
All right, listen. Republican Ash and I thought were very good friends. I did
right.
do something that wasn't the best thing to do. Okay. I told Tawanda that Ash was running around saying that she was doing something. Do friends do that to each other? No, they don't. But you know what? On the other hand, Ash gets things completely confused. And she doesn't know that she thinks she knows the story. She thinks she knows what's going on, but she doesn't. And I've always tried, you know, to help her with that. And to see somebody like Ash 274, which honest to God, I don't have any disrespect for her. I know she hates Laura, but that's her and Laura.
Right.
Her and I were friends
I
before.
felt right.
We've gone at it with each other, but it's
But you know what?
always been in fun.
To be honest with you about the whole Republican Ash thing, Republican Ash has been super mean to you guys. Come on. Like
No,
super
but that's why she's going around and saying all these things about me because I did that. Now, if you want to call me a shitty, shady person for doing that about Tawanda, I agree with you. I agree with you. But to say that I'm the Republican retard account, to say that I'm the Remy, some
that's what
really
they're
bad
saying.
account about Remy. Yeah, I was getting annoyed with Remy, and I told it because Ash would tell me everything Remy said, and I'd be like, I said, Ash, stop telling me what Remy's telling you.
Right.
I said, I don't want to know, but she would keep telling me, and I said, God damn, so I said, darn it, I probably said the other one, but I said, tell her if she doesn't stop, I'm going to um I'm going to eat Bob. Okay, and that I was even like I wasn't even proud of that. That's her like turkey friend that runs around outside. I had no right to say that.
I'm
I
sorry, that is funny. I'm
but I mean,
sorry.
and she thought it was funny. She did, and I was thankful because I'm like, I don't mean to hurt you, but to say that I said something about her kid. Listen, listen. Me, Happy, and Republican Ash were never on a call ever. I do talk to Happy out. I do talk to Happy, and I used to talk to Republican Ash. We all three of us were never on a
But are
call.
they saying that this troll account said that, or that you're that troll account and you said it? That
No,
troll account said it.
no.
They're saying
Republican
you
Ash
said
is
it.
saying that she's saying that we were all on a phone call together,
Oh, okay, okay.
and that I said something about why should I have to take. I don't know. I'm not even sure exactly what it is, but it's terrible. And I made. I think I made a comment. No, Happy made a comment on Makeup Mobsters, and I went over there and I erased my mean comment back. But
Right.
um, Makeup Mobster was live, and Makeup Mobster told Ash that she's a beautiful person. I guess in the stream, I didn't hear it, but Happy, he's my friend. He's going to stick up for me. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. He lives several states away from me. Um, but we're friends, and you know what? When you're somebody who suffers from anxiety and panic, it's hard to make friends. It's hard to get friends that you once had. It's hard.
Oh, honey, honey,
But,
honey.
like, people always say, like, YouTube isn't real life. Some people on here have
I
helped
don't
me
agree with that. I don't
through
agree with
such a
that.
bad time. You know,
I think
I don't know.
sometimes you connect with certain people, and it is, and you have every right to be upset about that. And I think
And
that hurts more than anything is when your friends turn on you, you
well,
know?
you know what? And she could have been mad at me, but she doesn't tell the full story. Okay, she says, you know, she was mad at me. I knew she was mad at me. I knew our friendship was over. I would, and I wouldn't have told Tawanda what I did if I didn't know our friendship was over. She was acting
Right,
really odd. She was starting to change, and that was her choice.
right,
I was actually happy that she was talking to Ash and Marianne and them. I don't want her to be alone in this world. I don't want her to have no friends. She
right.
obviously doesn't have many friends of her own. And
You
then I'm
think
not,
those are you talking about Republican Ash now?
yeah, sorry.
I
Sorry.
don't think she has
I
any
always
real
called her
friends.
Ash.
I don't think she has any real friends over there, honestly. I think they're using her.
But I
I
mean, I
think they're
was
using
glad that
her.
she had people that I was glad that she had
Right,
people to talk to. Listen,
right,
I went into Mandy's stream yesterday and I was talking because as much as Mandy drives me crazy, I don't want her to be alone. I don't want
right.
her to have nobody to talk to.
Actually, she was being pretty respectful of everybody, if
She
I want
was.
to be honest.
She
She
caught
was like,
what?
even she was answering the negative comments. I had a lot of respect for her yesterday. So,
You know,
she didn't lose her shit. She didn't go off and threaten anybody, I'm going to dox you or whatever. She just answered questions. Like I even told her I said that she was a psycho in one of my videos. And I did say that because that's what I've heard about her. But you know what I've learned on here is you can't go on face value of what you see in streams. Like you have to find out for yourself. And sometimes it hurts. You know what
I
I mean?
have and I have zero problem camming up. But I've
Right.
said this 1,000 times. I have probably the lowest self esteem ever. And if if you
I
make
know
like
you're saying.
if someone was to make like I don't know if some you could do this with anybody, right? You could pause them and catch them not in a good light. And I see the videos about Laura,
I know.
and I mean, and I don't know how she takes it. I wouldn't be able to handle that, and I'm not willing or want to go back to that place that I came from. I
Yeah,
don't
right, right,
I
right.
don't know what will set me
And
back there. People
and
are like,
but you're
oh,
what you look like doesn't matter to your friends though, Ninny. You gotta understand that.
but
Um,
and
to your
I
real friends.
I
I
preach
know
this
what you
though.
mean though. I know what you
But
mean. If I get a video made, when it's just all about looks, I'm gonna be upset. About my
like
words, like, I have to own my words. They're
right.
my words. I've said what I said, and, you can't take that back. Nowadays, everything's screenshotted, so you can't take that back, but if they attack your looks, there's nothing you can do about that, you know what I mean? Like, but I've heard that you're gorgeous anyways, so hi, Rad
But
story.
well, and the thing is that Ash had my Facebook account. She could go through all the pictures. She could have seen
Right,
I'm not lying about who I am. But the thing
right,
is that what's helped my self esteem is to see that so many people like me for me, not for what I look like. And the thing is like it's like right now, it's like, I don't know. I know Brian has made comments about how I can't get a man or I don't have a man. The thing is
who
I
cares
don't
what
put
he said?
myself out there at all. That's the last thing I want because I'm not healthy. I mean,
Right,
I'm not going to get in a relationship and have it ruined again because I'm not where I need to be.
right.
I
And you
can't,
and you recognize that, and that's good because you
I mean,
have to do what's good for your own self-esteem.
I can't afford.
Don't cry, baby.
No,
We love you.
no, I know, but and please understand, my tears aren't because I'm crying. I don't know how to.
Your emotions are mixed up. Okay.
Well, right, like, and I don't know what to do with my emotions, so they come out and I cry. I cry when I'm happy. I cry when
Right.
I'm sad. You know, you'll notice like if a chat's getting like really bad, like with like a lot of hate, I'll start making jokes. I, sometimes it's
And you're
inappropriate,
funny as hell. You're
but some
funny.
but sometimes people are really hurt and I'm making jokes, but I'm just trying like Laura, like God bless her, like she was trying to make me like calm down, and then she's like,
Yeah,
Nanny, I want to marry you. I didn't know you were this mean. And I know she was like just making a joke, and I think I
I know.
snapped at
But
her.
you
I'm not
don't want to
sure.
be known as being mean.
But like that's not me, and it's just like yeah, I mean, like, I'm beautiful. Why? Because my that's a good picture of me. That's my sister's wedding. I mean, yeah,
Nanny,
it's a great
Samara
picture.
wants Samara wants to know if you can read the chat.
I mean, I can, but I think it's really slow. Like, I'm in the Stream
Oh,
Labs chat.
do you want to say something to Nanny, Samara? But you know what? We love you, and there's no way I would ever turn on a friend. That's one thing. I'm a loyal friend. I'm loyal, do or die friend. Like I would never turn on anybody that I'm close to. We
Oh,
might have
Velcro.
arguments. We might have arguments, but arguments are nothing. When you
Aw.
get mean and horrible. Good morning, Dova.
See, like, Vale's another one. I've known Vale. Oh my gosh, it's got to be at least a year now. It's been a long
Well,
time.
do you want to know what I'm really proud of you for? And this is something that I think it was the truth that said that you and Hockey Mom, when nobody was accepting her, took you under, just kind of took you under your wings and protected her. And that's something to be proud of. You know what I mean? Like that's something to be that's very a good thing.
And you want to know
Um,
something funny about that? You know,
no,
uh,
yes, I
I,
do.
I I was in Laura's chat for a while, And I remember always seeing this guy, Ben, come in. And, he would say wacky, weird stuff. And I would just be like, just like ignore him. Because Laura really seemed to like him. And then when all that divide happened, and um,
Right.
what's her name? Marianne was like, no, I'm going to take, I'm going to talk to Ben and I'm going to find out if I like Ben. I'm not going to
Right.
take Laura's word for it.
Right.
And I found a friend in Ben. I mean, Ben made a video about me, but we'll just ignore that.
But
But
you know what? That's how I found Laura. That's how I found Ben. That's how I found all the people that are hated the most.
yeah,
That's how I found Lindy. Were through people that said, "Oh, stay away from them. Stay away from them. They're horrible people." And I ended up liking them. So
right.
maybe I like the underdog. I don't know. I mean,
But what she showed me about myself was that, I mean, why am I basing what other people say? Why am I taking that and then saying that that person's that way? You need to find
right,
out for yourself. There's so many
right,
people. Just go over to Wendy V's video that she has of me and look at some of those comments. I don't know those people, but
right,
they sure know a lot about me, or think they do. I and that's fine if that's how they are. I don't want to be like that.
right.
I want to be
And
better.
and you have to make up. I think even some of the people that hate Laura are friends of mine. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it's just across the board. Like I don't judge people by what other people say. Like I'm not going to hate on Laura because everybody that's the thing to do. I'm just not. And
You know,
congratulations to her. Last night was an epic stream. I've never seen 4,000 people on her in her stream before, ever.
I I had
I
I
don't
had
care how it.
to take anxiety medicine last night. So I passed out and I woke up and I'm Laura's on and I was just kind of listening and I'm looking at the chat. I'm like, does that say 3K?
That's what
I'm
I
like,
said.
what
I
was she?
fell
What is she
asleep
talking
too.
about?
I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why is it so high? And it went up to 4,000. I think it went up to 4,000, and kudos to her. And
Yeah,
Brian had, because I checked over it, Brian was live at the same time and he had like 188 people stream. And I'm sorry, but I felt good about that. I
yeah.
did. I felt good
Well,
because
she
even,
said it was a glitch. I mean, I'm sure it was because where the hell would four
well,
thousand
it
people come
says
from?
today that there was 20,000 views on it. So
Wow.
20,000 views is something to be proud of. Like, watch everybody suck up to her now. Coffee 24/7. Hello. How are you?
They were not bought views. She did
Welcome.
not buy views.
No, she's got 3 kids. She's single. She's not buying views. No
She's
way.
she's never bought views. And you know what? Laura is Laura is like, the thing is like people call her a liar and all this thing. Listen,
Right.
Laura is honest to a like a fault. Like she can't help but get herself into trouble sometimes because she's honest.
Oh, I know. Does she say things sometimes that you think, oh my God, I wish she hadn't have said that? Does she ever do that? Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, why did you say that? Why did you say that? But it's
Yeah,
her. She
all the
talks
time.
from the cuff. She talks from the cuff. She sometimes doesn't think about what she's saying and it comes out because that's how honest she is. And she gets into trouble for it all the time. But that's Laura. She does the same thing in Discord. You know what I mean? Like,
And I know she would have told and it's
but
like she can't keep anything in. She might, like, maybe she wouldn't tell the stream, but she would tell somebody in Discord, or she would put it on there and be like, hey guys, just so you know, I bought stream. Yeah, she would have said something. She didn't.
yes, and
I
she would have because she comes to us and she tells us everything, and she doesn't hold us by strings. We are not puppets. A lot of times we have, we talk about what we think that she's doing is right or not right. And, not that she's ever going to listen to us because she
Right.
does her own thing. And
She'll
I'm
do
not
her
saying
own
that's a
thing.
bad thing because that's her channel. I mean, we're there to support her. But, you know, we do disagree with her sometimes, and she doesn't like scream at us. Or if we have an issue, we go to her. But there's no secret group. There's no, have you seen any doxing? Because I haven't. If it
No.
went on, it went on way before my time.
But the thing is
And
that like, and all these people are in Discord, other Discords, and they know this.
right.
I
And they
have a
probably
private,
do work.
I have a private chat with you. I have a private chat with um Nadia. I have a private chat with the Truth,
So
and it's
what?
just it like in Discord, and it's just talking about like personal things between us two. And I'm
Right.
sorry, nobody else really
That you
needs to
don't
know.
that you don't want out there because somebody like Brian or somebody like, whoever is going to take it and make a video out of it. You know,
But no,
there's things that
they
we
wouldn't do
talk about.
that. They wouldn't do
Who
that in
would?
Discord. But I'm not going to put
No,
it in the general chat and
I'm
stress
just
a whole
saying,
bunch
if
of
we
people out.
talked about it in public, like on YouTube, if we talked about it in a chat, somebody could run with it and make a video about it because nothing is private on YouTube.
Right.
Everything is private on Discord because we talk about, what do we talk about? Our families, um, you know, people's, problems, things that are private and personal. And nobody needs to know that but us. But
Well,
have you seen any doxing? I haven't. Hey, I'm going to mute for just a second, okay? You can just talk. I'll
okay.
be right back.
But there's like, and so, I mean, I believe, I don't know, I wasn't in Discord at that time, but what I believe happened is that a couple people made their own private chat. And like, this is where a lot of that stuff happened. It was Laura in that chat. I don't know. I'm thinking she was because I think I saw her name in one of them. But, just because five or six, people are in one chat doesn't make the whole thing bad. And the thing that gets me is that all these people are in other people's discords. I guess I'm not sure, and I might be wrong, so don't quote me. But I think Kimmy P has a Discord. I think Herbie Herb has one. I know Mandy had one. I think that Marsha is either making one or has one. I'm not sure. But I just, I mean, like to just blame say all Patreons are shitty. It's just so wrong. There was a few really shitty people that were in there, and you know,
I think the shitty people are gone. To
uh,
be honest with you, I think they're gone. Because I haven't seen any shitty. And I was really upset one day, and they're there. They are really moral support for us, and you know that, Ninny, too, that we
yeah.
can go in there and they will talk to us and tell us everything's all right, and that's what that's there for. We support each other. And it
Um,
doesn't matter if you're a $5 Patreon or a $50 Patreon. Laura treats us all the same.
It does.
So, you
And
know,
everybody gets all the same. Like you don't get
yeah,
more privileges at
no,
$50 than you do at $1.
no.
And
And then them calling us purple people and that we're all puppets and that she holds the strings and she tells us, when has Laura ever told you what to, she's never told me what to do, ever. Never,
no,
not once.
I know
She's
that
never,
when all that stuff happened with Katie, um, she never said do not go over there, but
no, she didn't.
I just
And
knew
she
that
never
she would
said
be
no.
hurt if I was over there
Well,
chatting that
yeah,
she was
I'm
wrong.
not I'm not gonna blindly support anyone any anymore ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do my research because now I've heard different things. But um she never said don't go over there, don't do chargebacks because I gave a few dollars over there, but and she was right when she said she's never sent her people over to Laura's. and that's true. She never
Yeah.
did. So,
I mean, I
so
really hope that they could get to a point where they could just at least respect each other, and
right.
not go. I mean, and I don't know. I haven't really watched Katie since Katie really beat up on my guy, Gray Hughes, and I have like vowed never to even watch her.
Oh,
But then she made a peace with him,
and you
and
know, I've never watched him. I know he's
Gray.
not about drama. I know
No,
he's all about crime. So I'm
that's why
really
I
used
won't
to
go over
crime.
there.
I'm only
Came
used to
in.
crime.
Gray came in Laura's chat, and he's like, "None of you abandoned me." And I'm like, "No, I've just been going to bed earlier, because I think he's like 3 hours behind me." And so I said, "No, I've just been going to bed earlier. I haven't been catching you." And the thing is like, and then and so the lurkers were watching, and um, one night I wanted to see how Kim was doing, and so Science Girl was live, and her title
Right.
had something to do with Kim, and so I went in there, and Marianne's on panel talking about me, and she's like, "Did y'all see Gray um yell at Nenny?" And then like they're all laughing, and
See,
so
that's all right when they do it, but if I laugh at a joke that Trisha's making, they put a video out about it. Like, get the fuck out of here.
well,
You know what I
and it's
mean?
okay.
Like,
It's okay that they were laughing, but they were wrong. He was joking with me, and then
right.
I'm like, "Gray, look," and I put like the smiling emojis, and then he laughed.
Well,
You know,
aren't you a mod for him?
I'm a Patreon of his. I mean, anybody who's a Patreon has a wrench.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
But
think. I think.
but they will find anything to bash it. Hi, Serendipity. Thank you for coming in. Science Girl should change her name to Gossip Girl. Yeah, she was kind of rude yesterday. I don't know. Mandy was very polite, and Science Girl was very rude. I asked her something. Oh, yeah. What did I ask her? I said, well, it's funny that Barbie Kim only blocked you, Oni, and Molly Golightly. And she goes, and what's your point? What's your point? Like, well, my point is, why didn't they block Laura? If Laura's so bad, why did they
Yeah.
only block those three? You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, that was a question. And she just was like, and Carla Marie, what's your point? Like you couldn't even ask her a question. Fuck you. Like
Well,
you can't ask a question. And you asked Mandy Bell a couple questions, I think. I think you asked Mandy Bell a couple questions.
I did. I
And
said to her,
she started getting a little snippy with you, and I didn't like that either.
but that's
But
okay. It's okay for listen. If I'm gonna say something to you that
right,
upsets you,
you're gonna own it.
I,
Yeah,
I I expect you to come back at me snippy. You coming back at me
exactly.
snippy doesn't make you a terrible person. It makes you reacting to me,
Right.
and
Well,
that's okay. It
that's
doesn't
what
make you
I'm
a shitty
saying about
person.
the what do you call it? That video saying that Trisha and I fat shamed Amanda Lynn, or I don't even know her name. Trisha was reacting to a video that was already out there made about her. And I laughed because what Trisha was saying was freaking funny. Go back and watch it. Watch the whole well, watch that video because I was laughing. She was funny. She was like she sniffed her out and I'm like yeah, and I ran with it. I said it. I have to own my words. But the video they
Right.
made was funny too because they sped up our voices. Like we sounded like we sucked on helium. So it was kind of funny. Like I am able to laugh at myself. Okay,
Well,
I'm
I
owning
won't watch
what
that
I said.
video. I won't watch those videos because Jennifer Lynn made those videos.
And you know what? We're not supposed to respond when they make 100 million videos about Laura, and I support Laura, and I don't like watching every video like trashing her. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna stick up for her. I'm a
Listen,
Patreon of hers, and I'm not ashamed that I'm a Patreon of
no,
hers.
either am
And
I.
she's never done any shady shit. Well, I've been in Patreon and I've been there for it's going on 3 months now. I think this is the third month. She has done no shady shit. So the shadiness, that just tells me the shadiness is gone from the building. It has left the building.
I
So
love you
whatever.
too, there.
Make a video about that
But
and say, call me a puppet. Fuck
like
you.
Science Girl was live, and Clary was in there, and she was dropping Patreon current
I can't
Patreon's names.
understand her when she talks. I can
Okay,
barely understand her.
but that it wasn't that's not Science Girl's fault because Science Girl doesn't know the Patreon's names, and that's how I looked at it as. But and I mean, I'm sorry. If I was Science Girl, I'd be a little pissed off because she's up there going on about putting people's names in chats, doxing, how it's terrible. And then there's Clary just dropping people's names in left and right, right? And Laura had said, just don't react, and that is the best thing to do because what happened in the Truth Live, I didn't even know about this until after it was over.
And
But somebody
sometimes when the live gets big, like the truth lives are real, like in my live, I would probably see it. But in the truth live, she, she's got like 250 people in there sometimes. She doesn't see everything. And like
But you
Wendy
wouldn't see it
said,
if you didn't know their names. If you didn't know the names, how would you? Maybe they're talking to somebody that's in the chat. I mean, she had
yeah,
over like 700 people in there. How was she supposed to know that Clary wasn't talking to somebody
yeah,
else?
I agree. I agree. Hi,
But
Eagle.
in the Truth Live, somebody came in there with "Mommy of Three Girls." The troll name was her daughter's name, and like all of
Right.
a sudden, the "Mommy of Three Girls" comes in there. That's my daughter's name. That's a troll. Okay, well now we all know that's your daughter's name. Okay, nobody would have
Yeah,
known if you didn't come in
she
there and say
doxes
that.
herself and then blames someone else. And you know what Truth did is she gave her a wrench so she could remove it. So, whatever.
Right.
Whatever. Like these people are so freaking they need to learn the true definitions. Serendipity, do a video on the true definition of doxing. My God.
But
Looking
like I
someone on
I
Facebook.
know Brian would always say, oh, I'm not. There's no evil. I'm just putting like he has dropped Hockey Mom's name in chats time and time and time again. He
Her
has
first and
given
last name.
Tracy's phone number where she was getting like 13 calls a day. Like if that's
Right.
not malicious intent, then what is?
Oh,
You don't
everything
you
he
don't
does is
know who's on
malicious.
here. You
Give me
don't
a
know
break.
what people will do.
Give me a
And
break.
and
Everything he does is malicious. He
and
doesn't have a
I'm
good
not
bone in his body.
I'm not like saying that Mommy of Three Girls was wrong. If I saw my niece's name in a chat or one of my or my sister's name, because I
Right.
don't have kids, as you all know. But if I saw a family member's name, I would go berserk. I don't blame her for reacting like that. I don't. But it happens, it's happening on both sides and it's wrong. But the thing is that these people that support Brian's the
Right.
number
Only
one
fools.
person who does it.
I've doxed myself, so you know like my first and my middle name is my really first my middle name, so I've doxed myself, so whatever. What am I supposed to do? But I want to congratulate Laura on last night's stream. That was epic. I don't care what anyone says. She got over 20,000 views on that, and that Diane and Wendy don't even get that. So congratulations, Laura. Sorry, not sorry.
So like, you
Tell
know,
you people.
he put my name into a chat, my real name, and I don't care. I don't. But what bothered me was he put my ex-husband's address. Anybody who knows me knows
Oh,
my divorce did not go very well. And all I need is my ex-husband to be getting a phone call or something. And
right.
what he'll do is he'll call me, and that man has a way. to belittle me down to how I feel like
Well,
I'm
look what he
nothing.
did to Justin Katz. He called his
Oh,
parents and told him he was like, what? What did he say? Did he, is he the one that said he was a pedophile?
yeah. He also called Everett Scott a pedophile.
So he's a liar. Like
You know,
he's a liar. He does things maliciously.
and the only thing like I really fear is
Hi, bye, Linda K listening.
if I lose my job, if these people were to call my job and say something and I was to lose my job, I would I'll I'll be in the
Don't.
streets. I don't make a lot of money. I'm
Right.
barely getting by, and if I lose my job, I don't have the energy or the strength to to go out and get a new job. You know what I mean? Like, and so I'll pretty much be done. I don't know what will happen. So so should I shut up and should I like not give what I think is, say my opinions because I'm afraid I'm going to lose my job because somebody's going to send my work something. So I sat down and talked with my job. It was the hardest thing I had to do. And they're like,
Yeah.
we don't listen to anybody that does stuff on YouTube. Don't worry about it. But I mean, like, you know, to try to silence people and to try to, like Brian was on live saying, well, maybe somebody should call Hockey Mom's work. Why do you want to silence her, Brian? Because you don't like what
You know
she's
what
saying
that
about
is?
you?
That's blackmail. He's
That
blackmailing people.
that's sick.
It is, but it's blackmail. Come on. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, Tracy's here. The truth, I'm so sorry that I got so upset on your live. I did not mean for that to happen. I knew that was going to happen, and I just had to get that out because it's been 2 weeks coming, and I've
But
tried to be quiet. I've tried to be quiet,
can you come
and
up? Can you
yeah,
grab a link, Truth, and
have her
come
come
up,
up.
please? Because I want to ask you something too.
And you'll see Republican actors like I laid down my sword. Okay, I apologized. And then I saw people in her chat saying, well, if Nettie doesn't want to accept your apology, listen, she did not apologize to me. But this is the bigger thing. I don't want one. I'm done with her. I don't
Right.
I don't want to be her friend. I don't want to talk to her. I've blocked
Right.
her. I
Right.
don't go in her lives. I'm done.
Come up, the Truth. Come up for a minute because there's something I want to address with you too, or ask you about, and I'd rather ask you
Oh, and
than
I just want
talk
to say
about
one
it
more
with
I just
anybody.
want to say one more thing.
What's
Um
that? Go ahead.
I had gotten I had made some comments about Linky Tor and I stick by them. Linky Tor and she was one of the first people I met on YouTube, and she what I thought that she was always a great, like, a nice girl. She loved everybody. She to everybody, and
Right.
she thinks Molly Golightly is the best thing because Molly Golightly helped her friend.
Right.
She supports Brian. She goes in Brian's chat. So I've always said, if you support Brian, then this is me. I don't want to really have anything to do with you because if you think what he does is okay, then me and you are polar opposites. Period.
Right.
And so she was on there saying, "Did you see what she was saying about Linky Tor? Linky Tor is so sweet." I got screenshots and I could show them if anybody wants to see them. And she's calling me meanie. She's saying how Brian made a suicide video, okay, about a girl who's gonna shoot herself in the head. Who do you think that video is about? If anybody knows mine and Brian's history, it was about me. He was making fun of me. Lanky Tor wrote underneath that, "We used to love you, Nenny." That's not kind. That's not nice. Why she
Right.
inserted herself into me and Brian, I don't know. I'll never know. But I'm done. And just one other
Okay.
last thing. Jennifer Lynn, her and I like really hit it off. Really hit it off. She had my phone number. I mean, I give my phone number to anybody. Really, I do. I know that's wrong, but she had my phone number, and we
I don't
talked
have
for
it.
hours and hours. And then she started getting all upset about some guy, and I told her what I would want to hear if I was her. She didn't like that, so we stopped talking. So now all of a sudden she's come back because I guess maybe she's cured, and because she suffers, and I worry about her because she suffers from anxiety. She's had suicidal thoughts. I worry about her,
Right.
but I just didn't talk about her. I just did not talk about her. Then all of a sudden I got a screenshot of her telling Brian, I have to go through all of our messages, but I'll send them to you. I thought to myself,
Okay.
is this girl a moron? She's gonna send Brian my messages.
Wow. Okay, so the truth is here, Ninny.
Hi,
Morning,
oh, hi,
guys.
hi, Trace.
Hey,
Morning.
and Nenny, don't be
Okay.
sorry. People lose it, man. And I listened to Republican Ash this morning, and she's like, "I haven't said anything. I've laid down my sword." We see her comments in live streams, and she hasn't laid down her sword.
No, no, she hasn't.
She's still making shit comments. That's not
Yes,
laying
she
down your
is.
sword.
No, it isn't. It's not. Um,
But that you were upset about Brian, rightfully so, and you wanted to go off about that. That wasn't the time for me to do that, but I just couldn't help it.
Well, and I'm not really upset about Brian because I don't allow him to upset me anymore. My whole thing is the hypocrisy of what he I don't care how you feel about Pink. I don't care. What he did to Pink and then turns around and does the same exact thing. That's what pissed me off. What happened to Nenny?
I don't know. She dropped off, but I just wanted to ask you one thing, or um, request one thing, I guess. Remember you did that stream about sub, um, speak out, and I've
Yes.
had a
I
few
couldn't get
people
anybody to
ask.
come up and talk except Puss in
Yeah,
Boots.
I have asked a few people about it, and because I asked what they thought about it, and they said, well, it would have been nice if subs actually did come up and speak about it. Oh, there she is, and
I
that's
kicked
all.
myself
And
off. All of a sudden, cab guy was on my phone. I was like, "What?"
I was just, yeah, I was just asking if you could do that maybe again, and like put it ahead of time. That's all. Just like have maybe just subs speaking out, because we hear from Laura all the time. You not Patreons even. I'm talking about just regular subs.
Yeah, I
Um,
wanted
that's
I wanted
Yeah, I
subs
know
to
you
grab the
did,
link.
but it just didn't work out that way. And I know it wasn't your fault. But I think you know what I mean? Like it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, I don't think. And I don't think I'm not blaming you, but I'm just asking if you could do that again. That's all.
Yeah, we
That's
could definitely
that's
do it
just
again.
my opinion. No, that's just my opinion. And I had a few people because I asked about what they thought, and they said, well, it would have been nice if actual subs would have gone up, but nobody grabbed a link. So you subs need to grab a link and talk about, you know, everything.
Well, and
Yeah.
Not your
and
fault. I just wanted to address it. That's all.
I mean, and I think like go up there, talk about your issue, and then get off so somebody else can come on. I think like if somebody's up there, like, and I'm even talking about
Yeah,
myself, like
the whole
if somebody's
time.
up there, they're oh well, Nenny's up there. I don't want to go up there and interrupt her. I mean, like I don't know how to
Yeah,
word that
and just like
correctly.
give them like their time to talk about it and address it, and then let somebody else up, and then you know what I mean? You know
Right.
Right.
what I mean? Like I'm just saying that like some people are intimidated, some people don't want to be on a panel, some people are okay with it. I've had several people that have probably never been on my panel, and I think that's the way to go, is just like have one person at a time. Like, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we
It's
can.
just my opinion. I'm just trying to help. Like, I don't even mean Patreons. Like, I mean, like,
Anybody,
um,
anybody.
Well,
like
and I'm
anybody,
so
like
oh,
your
I
regular, like run of the mill sub that
well, and
needs a
I'm
voice
so
or doesn't have a voice.
I'm even open to the fact to allow people that don't particularly care for each other, you know, because in reality, it's got to stop, man. Uh, the subs going back and forth from live stream to live stream, telling the creators this and telling the creators that, and every single day, yeah, I did go off on Brian because I feel like what he did was wrong. I mean, I don't. It's not. I'm sitting over here relishing in the fact he lost his freaking job. Uh, but after what he did to Pink, and then the fact that he brags about having 10 grand in the bank and credit cards and shit, I thought, wow, man. And people are falling for this shit, you know.
Morning,
So
Dragon's Law.
It's
I
very
don't care if people
frustrating.
donate to him. I don't.
It's very frustrating to Tracy, like people like Tracy and the truth. Sorry, everybody knows your name. Me, Hockey Mom, like people like us who have seen him over and
Oh,
over
Dragons
just
just had a
manipulate.
really good idea. Have a phone call in.
Yeah, I see Randy do that.
So someone can just call in. I don't know. You have to have what? How do you do that? I don't know how to do that.
Gray does that too. Gray does that too. He uses
Yeah, just have
Zoom.
someone call in, and that they don't even have to go on panel. They can just call in, and you can like talk to them that way.
Yeah, I
You know what
guess
I
he would
mean?
just have him. Yeah, but I don't really want my phone number out there in the world. Bron's already
I
done
think
that shit to me.
you can get
Zoom. Zoom.
Zoom. Yeah, I think you
Oh,
can get a phone number through Zoom,
I have Zoom downloaded already. So yeah,
and
you're
that's
right. I
not
could
your
do
phone
that.
number. And you can
Yeah,
change that like at will, I think.
yeah, I could do that because I do have Zoom downloaded.
You don't
Like
need earplugs, Hockey Mom. You don't need a Hockey Mom's gonna come up.
good. She should because she gets a lot of shit too, and it's
Yes, I
not
know.
warranted.
I know she does. I know she does. I'm giving people uh that don't have a voice a voice. But
But
yeah, that would
Carla
be
Marie,
a good
I'm gonna hop off because maybe somebody else will come on. I'll be in the chat, okay?
okay.
I've said my
Yeah.
piece.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's all I wanted to say about that. Tracy, was that um people came to me and said um that I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to multitask here and I can't talk when I'm multitasking. But they said it would have been good had subs actually come up. And
Right.
yeah, and it didn't work out that way. And and things get
You get on another
complicated by
topic.
different
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and that's not your fault. Definitely not your fault. So
Yeah, we'll
um
do it
I'm
again.
not
I
blaming
mean,
you. That's all I was asking. And it's not because I want to go up, because I don't want to go up. I have my say. I have a platform to talk about what I say. And I addressed my fat shaming thing. I did not fat shame. I laughed at a joke that Trisha was making in a reaction to a video that was made about her. And yeah, it was funny. I'm sorry if that's called fat shaming. That's fat shaming. But kudos to Laura on her epic stream and to over 20,000 views. I'm proud of her.
yeah.
Sorry,
But
but yeah, subs do need to talk about things, the issues that concern them, because we're all these horrible people because we support Laura, and that's not right. That's not right. Purple people, that really irks me. That thing.
yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah.
there's so
But
many
that was
others out there that I would like to support, but I don't feel welcome in their stream because of some of their mods don't like me because I support Laura. So,
right.
I don't feel welcome in their stream. So, if I can't feel comfortable and go into your stream, then
Right.
I can't support you. But listen, I'm going to jump off and let Hockey Mom talk,
Okay.
okay?
Hockey Mom's here.
Am
Okay.
I here?
Hello, my dear. Yes. Yes, sweetheart.
Can-
You're here.
Okay. I just want to say to Remy that I will definitely drop my, what is it? Lay down my sword for Remy. I'm sorry you were hurt by Ash, but Happy and Ninny would not talk about your child. They have never talked about your child to me. I've never talked about your child to them, anything bad. I know Remy's child's real name. I've never told anybody it. So that's what I wanted to say, that Ash hurt Remy so bad because I know Remy believes it. And it never happened, even though I wasn't in the supposed phone. I've talked to all of them on the phone before, and we've never talked about Remy's child. So, and Ash, you are such a liar and a piece of garbage. I can't believe how you act. Grow up, get a job.
Okay, which is that Republican Ash? Because I always get mixed up with the two Ashes.
Yeah,
Republican Ash or Ash.
Republican Ash
Republican Ash.
told Remy, maybe people don't know what happened. Republican Ash told
Yeah.
Remy that
You
Happy,
tell the story.
okay. Republican Ash told Remy that she was in a three-way with Happy and Ninny and Happy were talking bad about Remy's son. And they would never, ever do that. So Ash just made up this lie to hurt Remy to get back at Ninny and to get back at Happy because Happy left this, because Happy's mad at Republican Ash because what Republican Ash said to Ninny about not being able to have babies. So Happy's really mad about that because he really loves Ninny. He wants to marry her, by the way. Okay, sorry. But so that's why Republican Ash made up a lie to get Remy mad to get back at Ninny and Happy. So that's all I wanted to say. It's not fair to Remy, exactly. It's gross.
Well, I can tell you that that hurt Ninny to the core. She was so upset about that, and I just don't like to see my friends that hurt.
Wait,
And
which
she's
statement?
hurt to the core
The baby
that
one?
she about the baby,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. So
That was
they
like
go
hitting
back at,
way below.
right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That was hitting way below the belt. And to see a friend of mine hurt at that bad, she
Right.
didn't show it on here, but she showed it, you know, with people that really care about her. And we were all like devastated for her. So, yeah,
Right. And
it
so
was,
then since
and
people
I
got
like
at it,
Remy. I like Remy D. I do. I've always liked her. Hello, Remy D.
hi Remy. Okay, Remy, listen. I just want you to know that, well, I I just I'm sorry you were hurt by Ash. I will not do anything else to hurt you. And okay, that's all, I'm done.
We
Well,
just
you're
were
welcome to
we saw the
Remy.
aftermath that the toll it took on Nenny, and it was very, very upsetting for friends of hers, Remy. And I like Remy D, so I have nothing against her.
Remy, I'm sorry that you were hurt by lies from your friend. And I'm over it too. I'm done talking about Remy. Remy, I know you have a stressful life. I want the best for you. And I don't hate you. Actually, I like you, Remy. But you just do things that piss me off. You
Remy, do you
have.
want to come up? Do you want to talk to Remy on panel
Um,
and
well,
squash it once and for all?
no, I really don't have anything to say
Okay,
with,
you said
and
what
I
you
do
had to
think,
say.
actually, I do think Remy is a good soul because when people say things about like me and Ninny, she never joins in the chats. Remy,
No. And then
Remy,
and
you
you
want
can
to come
do
up and talk to Ninny? She would like to talk to you, Remy. I
Remy,
mean,
would
I'll
you
just
come up
say,
on panel?
oh, he's
Okay.
not.
All right.
Okay.
Another time. I just thought maybe it would um be a good time to squash everything.
But
Yes,
Remy, I
Hockey Mom's
never
on
said
panel.
nothing bad
Hi,
about your
Pixie.
son. I seen pictures of him. He's a little cutie pie,
I've
and
never
I've
seen
never told
pictures,
anyone
but
his real name. And I protect your son. I won't say anything else. I'm done. I'm sorry you have friends like Republican Ash that will be so vindictive that she will lie about something that could hurt someone so bad.
Remy, there are people that aren't vindictive on Laura's side and do want
That's
to
okay, Remy.
protect
We
their
understand.
friend. Yes, I think she does too. And I've always liked Remy. Remy knows that. I stuck up for her.
Hi, Pixie. Thank you, sweetie.
Hi, Pixie. I love Hockey Mom too. I'm just getting to know these people. Remy, will you call Nenny?
Happy wants to talk to you too, Remy.
So,
I don't. I've blocked
the
you.
ball is in your court, Remy. It's up to you if you want to talk. You can come up. You're welcome to come up on my panel, or you can talk to them privately. Maybe privately is better. Hi, Jojo, my sister from a different mister. But
She's
yeah, and you've admitted that you've done things too, Hockey Mom, right? Like I saw you on Diane's panel, and you do things sometimes that you
yeah.
know
I'm
you're
not.
sorry for. And I've done things. Okay, I laughed. Okay, what happened yesterday or 2 days ago is Trisha, not Trish, was on my panel, and she was reacting to a video that was made about her by Amanda Lynn, and she said some things, and I laughed. Well, now we're considered fat shamers because, and I've never laid eyes on this woman, so I don't know if she's fat or skinny or in tall or short or, but I
Yeah.
laugh because
Like.
her thing was, oh, you know, what, whatever. Laura's live, so if you guys want to go over to Laura's live, that's fine. But she's talking to, she's thanking the subs
Okay.
from last night. But if you guys
Okay.
all want to go to
All right. Bye, guys.
her live,
Thank you for
bye,
letting me.
sweetie. Yeah, anytime. And Remy, if you want to come up on panel another time, we can do it, or you can do it privately. But thank you all for showing up, and I love you all, and I appreciate you being here. And I think we got some stuff done today. I just wanted to say I was not fat shaming because I wasn't. I don't know what this woman looks like. I don't know if she's fat or she's skinny, but I was laughing at Trisha because Trisha's funny. But I do love Remy D. I've always liked Remy D. So I'm just putting that out there. If people don't like it, oh well. But I just wanted to put that out there. I know there's been a lot of stuff said about her, and I don't listen to what other people say. And that's it. I'm an adult. So I make up my own mind about people. It showed up in my notifications. But goodbye, everybody, and thanks for joining me today. And kudos to Laura for her epic stream last night. And I love you all. So thanks for coming. And thanks for everybody that came up on panel. Bye.